Hi guys, I kind of felt a bit weird doing this video, but it was requested, so I thought I would like add in like a few extra parts to it. So somebody asked me to do like a teeth whitening thing, how I keep my teeth white and blah blah. And to be honest, I didn't think of one of these people, I didn't think of myself as one of these people with like really white teeth. And I think sometimes the makeup I use and stuff can make my teeth look whiter than they are. But my sister is a dental nurse, and obviously she's the person that I go and see like to sort my teeth out and stuff, and she does give me like tips on what I should use and stuff like that. So I'm going to call this like an oral hygiene video plus how I keep my teeth white, and all about like bad breath and stuff like that, because obviously that, if you know me, that is one thing I just cannot deal with. Okay, so the first thing is you have to brush your teeth twice a day, because the thing is, if you are like me and you drink like a lot of tea and coffee and stuff during the day, I mean, first of all you need to cut out the caffeine really, but seeing as I'm like obsessed with drinking tea, it's just something I can't do. So what I could do is I brush my teeth in the morning. If I've eaten something during the day that's particularly disgusting and I'm at home, I will brush my teeth in the middle of the day, and then I brush my teeth again before I go to sleep. I went to see my dentist and my hygienist maybe like 6 months ago, and I was having problems with like a build up of plaque like around the back of my teeth, and I just felt like my toothbrush wasn't getting to the bits where I needed to, because they always stained like the quickest, and they said that that's kind of quite common with everybody. That's where your teeth kind of get most stained, is like at the back of your bottom teeth. So the first thing they advised me to do was to get an electric toothbrush. So when kind of deciding on like what heads and stuff to get, I decided to go with like the round head one, because I can literally just hold it like that and it literally just like gets rid of all the stains like around the corner, and it fits everywhere. So I don't necessarily think the bigger the toothbrush you have, the better it is for you, because this bad boy can kind of get into all sorts of places that I didn't even realise my toothbrush should be getting to. So I got this round-headed toothbrush, and I use this. It's quite cool because after 2 minutes it beeps at me, so it tells me that I've basically brushed my teeth for long enough. So I kind of like hold the toothbrush like on each individual tooth for like a few seconds before I move on, and that's kind of the best thing, because it's so much easier than, number one, a manual like rectangle toothbrush that can't get into all those places, and number two, it's just a lot more effort to do it yourself. And I noticed as soon as I started using one of these, I stopped getting like the staining at the top of my mouth, like at the top of my teeth, and also underneath at the back of my bottom teeth. I stopped getting all that staining completely, and I would say that is definitely down to using this toothbrush. So I've got another like 4 replacement heads I bought. So the first thing, brush your teeth twice a day. If you're like me and you're really paranoid about bad breath and you drink tea and coffee during the day, I constantly chew like extra chewing gum with xylitol in it, because apparently it's quite good for like plaque build-up, it's good for bad breath, and it just, you know, a constant flow of saliva in your mouth is supposed to be good for like breaking down plaque and stuff like that. So like I said, the first thing is definitely get an electric toothbrush. And like I did, it's only something I started using like this year. So, and my teeth are obviously looking, well, to me, they're looking a lot better than they used to. So the next thing is chewing gum like throughout the day. I just think it's a good thing to do so your breath doesn't smell, and you know that you're constantly confident about like talking to people because your breath isn't going to stink. The other thing I do for like bad breath, so when I brush my teeth in the morning, like I brush my teeth, spit everything out, rinse my mouth with like some sort of Listerine or something, and then I'll actually use one of these. And I don't know if any of you non-Indian people will know what the hell this is, but this is basically like a tongue scrapey thing, and you literally just stick your tongue out, and then you literally just kind of scrape as far from the back of your mouth as you possibly can. This is something I guarantee you all Indian people will have, because it's just a tongue scraper that you get from like Indian shops. And every time like one of my friends has come around to my house and they're not Indian, they're like, what the hell is that in your bathroom? What is that contraction in your bathroom? This is actually a tongue cleaner. I've got like a couple. I've got like one that I take on holidays with me and one I, you know, take elsewhere. I cannot deal with brushing your teeth with your toothbrush. I'm sorry, I just cannot do that. The majority of reason people have bad breath is, number one, they don't brush their teeth where they're supposed to, and number two, bacteria sits on their tongue, and that is basically what causes like the bad smell. So using one of these bad boys every single morning and every single night, even if I've had a cup of tea and I feel like tea breath, I will get one of these out and I'll just have a little bit of a scrape in the morning. I even got one of my friends to like start using this every time I stayed like at her house. I was like, do you want to use this? Not hinting to or anything, but yeah, so tongue scrapey thing is definitely something you need to do. Also, if you've eaten something like chicken or some sort of meat or something that gets like stuck in your teeth, you have to use a floss. Like seriously, you have to carry this with you. If you go on a date, you don't want stuff like stuck in your teeth. And if it's like something sweet, like if you've eaten a sweet and you've got like sweet stuck in between your teeth, like you definitely need to like use floss to like get it out. Otherwise it's just gonna like rot your teeth from like the in between, and then you're gonna get stains in the middle of your teeth, which is like disgusting. So the other thing you can use, if you don't want to carry like dental floss with you all the time, you can buy like these little picks that look like this. And they're all individual and they kind of look like that, and you literally just fit this between your teeth and it basically acts like floss. And you can get different sizes of these for like different gaps that you've got. I tend to just use one that does everything, and then it comes with like this little cap on it so you can leave it in your bathroom. But you literally just jam it in there, have a little wiggle, and it'll get rid of any food that's kind of stuck between your teeth like during the day. You can buy them in packs that look like this, like disposable things. You can buy these sort of disposable things, have a little jimmy between your teeth, and then just throw them away after a few uses. And I just found these in my mum's bathroom as well, so I thought I'd show you. Like, she's got some green ones that are like rubbery, and you just, like I said, you just basically, for effective interdental cleaning, easier than flossing. I used to get through dental floss very, very, very quickly, and it was just costing me a lot of money. So the last thing I want to talk about is like whitening, and you can just use this like, I mean, my sister really says that I should be using one of these little flossy things every single day, but I just tend to do it if I can feel there's stuff stuck in my teeth. The last thing I want to talk about is actually like whitening, methods of whitening. I've seen people talking about like rubbing like lemon juice on your teeth and stuff like that, and yeah, like that's all great, but to me it's just too much hassle. So what I actually do is I keep a container of like bicarbonate of soda in my bathroom, and it literally is just like, honestly, like white powder. Like there's nothing special about bicarbonate soda. You use it in cooking and you find it in the baking section. What I do, because I use it just for myself, is I actually dunk, like I wet my toothbrush, I dunk it in there, I get like a whole load on my toothbrush, and then I like literally once a week I'll brush my teeth with bicarbonate of soda. So I won't put any toothpaste on it, I will just use bicarbonate of soda, and honestly after using that just once you will see the difference of how much whiter your teeth could be. If it was up to me I'd probably use it every day, but I just don't have the time to like brush my teeth normally and then brush my teeth with that. So you know, I tend to just do it once a week, and I find that that is absolutely enough. Like it's fine. So literally if you need to do it a couple of times then do it. It doesn't taste very nice, it doesn't taste horrible, but it just doesn't taste very nice. But if you can bear doing it a little bit more than once a week, then I would go for it, because it really, really does just lift off all the stains and stuff. The last method I used to use of brushing my teeth, but as you know, I'm really lazy, I don't like doing anything. You can actually like go to your dentist and ask them to make you like a little gum guard thing that looks like this. So you've got one for your top teeth and one for your bottom teeth. And then what you do is you buy these little, and this just looks awful, but you buy these little syringes, and they have like bleach in them. So what you do is you syringe your bleach into each individual little tooth, and then you like wear it overnight. My dentist says kind of do it for an hour and a half every day, and after a week you'll notice the difference. My sister says you can actually sleep with it overnight, but she said it can make your teeth quite sensitive. I'm really lazy, I didn't have the patience to wait like 2 weeks for my teeth to be white, so I got one of these, I got these made up, and then I just never did it. But she does it all the time, and her teeth are like even whiter than mine. So it's literally just a form of bleach. So like I said, you've got one tray for your top and one tray for your bottom. So you just squirt and you get different percentages of the gel as well. You get different percentages of the bleach. It's completely safe. it's quite expensive. I think it was about £300 altogether for like to make the moulds and get like this and for your appointments and stuff like that. So it is really expensive. And like I said, I'm very lazy. I like quick things that I can just build into my routine quickly, and that's why the bicarbonate of soda works really, really well for me. And last thing, I just want to talk about a new toothpaste that I discovered like a year ago, Oral-B Pro Expert. It says for whitening, cavities, gum, plaque, sensitivity, enamel, tartar, whitening and breath whitening for a healthy smile, antibacterial fluoride toothpaste. And on the back it says, for complete oral care, use the family, oh blah 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 blah. It's kind of the ones with like the little grains in it, so it's kind of like crunchy toothpaste, and I think it's the little grains that kind of try and dissolve in your mouth and just burst and they clean stuff. But this is like one of my favourite toothpastes I'm using at the moment. I think that's it. If you have any questions about my oral hygiene thing, I'll just kind of run through it again. So brush my teeth twice a day with an electric toothbrush. Use the bicarbonate of soda method maybe once a week in the evening before I go to sleep. Use the tongue cleaner or the tongue scraper thing. I use that twice a day every time I brush my teeth, so morning and in the evening. And like I said, use floss like if you need to, because it's going to stop decay, it's going to stop build up, and it's just going to stop. If you've got food trapped in between your teeth and it's been there for ages, eventually it's going to start rotting, and it's also going to cause like decay in between your teeth, and it's going to probably start smelling as well. So use dental floss as much as you can, or just buy these little floss things which you can just get near the toothbrush section in any drugstore. And if you can afford it and you've got the patience, then use these little gel things. Go to your dentist, say that you want like a little guard for your mouth, and then, you know, buy it. And then I say it's, you know, it's quite easy to maintain once you've done it a few times. I'm just quite lazy, and I just find it's easier to put the bicarb on my toothbrush. So that is my oral hygiene method stuff. And don't forget all the chewing gum as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I will get straight on to my next video. Thank you.